All right, so let's see how the Most High uses the moons for us to calculate days of the month or even the feast days. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And Yahuwah spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of Yahuwah, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. Again, these are the Most High's feasts. These feasts aren't ours. He gave these to us to show how to worship him. What does he say in verse 3 though? 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahuwah in all your dwellings. The very first feast that is proclaimed is the Sabbath, and there's no mention of the moon at all. At all. This is the very first one. Why? Because the moon does not determine the Sabbath. But what about Passover? Still in Leviticus, still in Leviticus 23, verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahuwah's Passover. So the first instance we see of the moon being used to calculate a Sabbath or an annual Sabbath or a high Sabbath is the Passover. He said the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. Why wouldn't he say that first Sabbath? Because Sabbath is every week. Does not matter when the new moon hits. Sabbath is still the 7th day. Let's see verse 6 of Leviticus 23. For Feast of Unleavened Bread. On the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread unto Yahuwah. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. Now let's even look at Pentecost, because it would be confusing to calculate Pentecost if Sabbath wasn't every Saturday, if it wasn't continuous. Why? Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. Now, if Sabbath was based off of the lunar moon, do you know how confusing that is? Because the moon does not fall, the new moon doesn't fall around the same time every month. It could fall on a Tuesday, it could fall on a Thursday, it could fall on a Sunday. You would be off. Why? Because the 7th day of the week, Sabbath, the week is solid, foundational, it doesn't change. The moon is used to calculate the high feast days.